Welcome to the first edition of Mr. Eastern Nagaland and second edition of Miss Eastern Nagaland with a theme Berating Cultural Unity organized by Society for Promotion of Oriental Arts and Aesthetic in collaboration with Owling Festival. I am Kaimang Choba Chang, your host for the event. Thank you to Team Squaw for this incredible recognition. I am elated to be here. Hosting can get a little lonely sometimes, but not tonight. That's because I am so lucky to have as my co-host, and she is none other than my friend, Miss Ichi Wangyu Kunyak.
Thank you, Mr. Kaimang. Chasam Himaibu.
Alright, Jasam Hemebu.
Yeah. Because you greeted in Konyak, I'm trying to learn Chang. Chasam Himaibu.
Jasam Hemebu.
The Society for Promotion of Oriental Arts will look into avenues. We'll try to look into avenues where, in line with the civil societies and also the governmental sections, we will try to look into what can be done as a medium, not as the government. We will look into to promote their talents and also look for ways that can pave to live their lives. Yade amahan kuigina ahanishna kushi pai ase amahan time to hile bishi diri kuigina shuru kura hoise hole bi akha kuri ase ki aman sob manu arobi mon lamba kuigina idu din nimide rukhi thaka nishna aji to hile aro bhal brahe kiman time rukhi gina ise itu nishna itu show to hile bhal bra luigina jabole nimide amahan sob manu bi akha kuribo mon lamba hoigina morombra rukhi dibi ki nimide amahan logistic technical arrangements kande aman time olob luilushe we all have all those best known reasons, and hence on that note I would want to welcome all the invitees, also those people in the programs and also those special people who will be enlightening us. And on that note, looking into acknowledging and recognition the presence of our special guest tonight, I would want our Sir Mankau, member of the Legislative Assembly. I would want if we can continue to clap on him and he come over the stage, sir, and receive a small token.
Put our hands together and welcome all our 19 contestants.
audio. In 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 audio.